Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Overnight Action Report here at MarketStream.live. My name is Joseph Cusick with the Cusick Group, securities offered by MoneyBlock. Here to take a look at what's happened overnight in Asia, as well as bring to light what's going on in Europe on the opening session, as well as the pre-markets here in the U.S. Well, equity indices around the globe are mixed, and that is no different in the Asian markets. Overnight, we saw that most of the indices in Asia were basically in a very tight range overnight. The Japanese Nikkei just finished above the flat line. You had names like Toshiba, Casio, Computer, Toto, Bridgestone, and SoftBank up between basically 2.3% and 3%. Now on the downside, you had Sumitomo Metal and Mining, Sapporo Holdings, as well as Furukawa Electric down between 1.8% and 3%. So you had some mixed action there. EWJ right now is trading right around $51 in the pre-markets here in the United States. And the monthly options in EWJ are pricing in the potential for this underlying to move about 3% either up or down. In other words, you could see this stock at either 53 or down to $49 basically in the next 37 days. That's the range that we're working with at this juncture. Taking a look at Hong Kong and the Hang Seng, basically finished right above flatline, just a slight uptick into the green. You had China Petrol and Chemical up 3.4%. Looks like there's some speculation that they're going to IPO its retail business. You had Petro China up 4.5% in reaction to an upgrade. You also had financials that were to the upside, HSBC being the most notable one, as well as Bank of China rising between 0.3% and 1%. EWH is trading right now at $20.40 in the pre-markets here in the United States. The monthly options in EWH are pricing the potential for the stock to be either up or down almost $1, right around 92 cents or about 1.7% over the next 37 days. So we could see EWH somewhere between $22 and 21 and some change, and or as low as 19 and some change. So we'll keep an eye on that. China's Shanghai Index lost about 0.5%. You're seeing basically some steel names, some electrical power names, as well as some development names, all down. The space alone, those spaces alone were down about 4.5%. Now, FXI, which tracks the large cap stocks in China, is trading right now around 36.61 in the pre-markets here in the U.S. Now, the monthly options in FXI are pricing in the potential for this underlying to trade either up or down about 6% over the next 37 days. That basically means that this stock could be either at $39 or it could be as low as $34 between now and the next 37 days. Taking a look at India, the Sensex shed about 0.4% with more than half of its components posting a loss. You had Coal India, Power Grid, ICICI Bank, Hero MotoCorp, all down between 1.1% and 4%. EPI is trading right now in the pre-markets here in the U.S. at $20.40, again off of its close last night. The monthly options are pricing the potential for EPI, the ETF that tracks all of the Indian stocks, to be up or down about 4.5% or $1.18 between now and January expiration, which is in 37 days. Let's take a look at Europe. The German DAX is lower by 0.2%. And again, you're going to hear narrow ranges right now because the U.S. Fed is going to be announcing. Healthcare names in the DAX in Germany continue to lag, with Merck and Bayer being the most notable laggards, down 0.3% and 1.4% respectively. You do see that select financials like Deutsche Bank is higher by 0.7%. You're also seeing some exporters like Daimler, Volkswagen, and BMW all showing gains between 0.1% and 0.9%. We'll keep an eye on that. EWG is trading at $26 right now in the pre-markets. The monthly options in EWG are pricing in the potential for this $26 stock to be either up $1.05 or down $1.05 over the next 37 days. So that's a 6% move being priced in either to the upside or the downside. We're going to watch that one very closely, especially as we get closer to the Fed announcement today. UK's FTSE is down by 0.1%, again, a tight range. You're seeing that there are Dixon's Carphone was one of the most notable earnings announcements that was out in the FTSE. down about 6.5%, disappointing results, as well as cautious comments regarding future supplier prices. So that could be an indication. Let's watch that very closely because we've been hearing the same kind of commentary out of Apple and their iPhone sales, as well as out of some of their suppliers. So we'll keep an eye on that. Home builders are also down. Barrett Developments, as well as Taylor Wimpey, probably the two most notable names, down 1.2%, 1.9%. There has been some upside, though, in the banking sector. Lloyds Bank, as well as Standard Chartered, HSBC, holding gains right now early in the session, up 0.6% and 2.3% respectively. EWU, the FTSE ETF, is trading at $31 right now in the pre-markets. The monthly options are pricing in a 3.5% range. That's about $1.12 right now with the $31 stock. We'll keep an eye on that one. French CAC trading down about 0.5%. Consumer names among the laggards. Vivendi, Danone, as well as Louis Vuitton, the most notable names, down 0.5% to 1.5%. You're also having mixed actions in financials. BNP Paribas falling 0.6%. You also have Societe Generale down about 0.1%. But you do have Credit Agricole up about 1.1%. You also have gains in exporters Renault and Peugeot up about 1.2% apiece. EWQ is the ETF I watch for France. It's trading right now at 24.60 in the pre-markets. And the monthly options are pricing in a range of around 5% for this $24.60 stock. That's $1.05. We'll keep an eye on that. And finally, Italy. MIB is down about 0.1%. You're seeing in financials, banks and financials are going to be on the radar. UniCredit, BMPS are all down between 0.4% and 2.6%. Banco Popular is showing a respective gain of 2.9%, so we'll keep an eye on that. EWI is the ETF that I watch for Italy, trading at $24. The monthly options are pricing in the potential for this ETF for the next 37 days to be in a 6% range. That's about $1.24 either up or down. All right, folks, so we have mixed markets here in the States. You have right now most of the major indices to the downside. You have bonds up. It's Fed Day, so we're going to keep an eye on that announcement this afternoon, 1:15 Central, 2:15 Eastern Time, and then we're going to have the commentary from Fed Chair Yellen that will be very scrutinized and could add some volatility to the market. So we'll keep an eye on that for you here at MarketStream.live. Join us at 9:30 Eastern Time, 8:30 Central Time for the opening bell. We'll check out what's hot. See you then.